lesson with League. Make sure to get your first free coaching lesson with League Unleashed. We offer a free first lesson. For those of you who are willing to get better, you can come over here, check our website. You can sign up the form to get your free coaching to the button right here, or you can just chat with us if you have any questions before we begin. We hope you enjoy this video, and once again, thank you for watching. It doesn't even cost you any money. Yeah. So, well, the thing that I'm going to tell you over here, so basically you're playing Sphil, and you're playing as Draven, so you kind of outrange him a little bit. Not in auto attacks, but in form of harassment. You do outrange the, what do you call him, the Draven, and your E is just like a great counter for Zillion. It doesn't even cost you any mana, and you probably can't get stunned into it. You like tank the first bomb, and like if he puts like the second bomb, you can just E out of it, and you know, like all of his spells are just going to be futile. Let's see, follow you. Let's put,
that was one of the few things I had the issue with Sivir when I first started playing her, is timing that E. Because it's so useful for like getting like mana regen and everything. Yeah. Like even in this laning phase, despite how much I've played Sivir, I knew for a fact I messed up a few spell shields here and there. Because you just kind of expect some attacks and then they just don't happen.
True.
I mean, the first few levels in this game actually went kind of struggle-ish because the Alistar was just trying to make plays into massive waves, and it was just like, no, it's not going to work.
You could have actually started this by, instead of like going over there, you could have just put a ward somewhere in your jungle where you have them both covered. You could have just like waited over here, right?
Yeah, true.
And that's just like probably someone's heal or flash like at some point. You got what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So there's that. Okay, let's continue.
I mean, I was playing with my mate Len in this game as well. He was the Annie in the mid lane. He was up against Diana. I felt so sorry for him. I was just like, you're going to have fun in the early game. He was like, the thing is, he's not like a main mid. He usually plays top. So I'm just like, he's like, how do you counter a Diana? I'm just like, build Banshee's Veil. Like, what's her Q going to do?
Right.
Nothing.
What the?
Yeah, that's what I mean. He went for that in a massive wave, and I couldn't help him. That's the kind of thing I was on about.
The massive wave doesn't
Why are you
matter.
going for that?
It doesn't matter like if it was a massive wave or not, but like you're all level 1. You like, yeah, you're gonna get level 2 first, but hello.
All I had was a W.
All right, so you kind of followed like kind of well, but at some point you should stop chasing. So it's fine. You got level 2 first. Congratulations, but. Like, he lost his flash, so, I mean, that's already some sort of a setback.
Yeah, he would pay for it in the end. because not having that flash would end up buying him on the arse. Because Draven would just flash on the whim and kill him.
So, you could have hit this Q somehow. Like, I'll show you where. So, you kind of, like, started over there, and that's why you didn't land it. So, you see you're going over there, and right now you see the Zillion coming approaching. Like, why don't you just hit it over there? You just knocked up behind. Had you, for an example, like moved in a way that was like this way, you could have hit either the Draven or the Zillion over there.
Yeah.
You see? But over here, you just like max range it, and why would you do that, right? So that's your opportunity. What I would have done instead of you, I would have like stayed over here, walked up, tried to auto attack if he comes near. Obviously, I'm not going to auto attack, and he's just going to try to escape me somewhere else. And this is where I hit my Q. So if I don't get him with my auto attack range, I'm getting him with my Q anyway. Yeah.
Yeah, that makes complete sense.
It's not gonna like break the game, but make or break the game, but it's gonna like every bit of an advantage counts, and like that's stacking up, and then you'll see yourself like full HP and they're like half HP. Okay.
That's my point. I think this might be where he actually died. Actually, you know, when that flash ends up buying him on the ass. I think this might be it. It's a little bit onwards, I think.
Yeah, that's fine. Like you can still just like try to hit some auto attacks, hit a Q here and there, but he's definitely been very questionable so far. So that's what I'm going to say. The
struggles of being an AD carry, man.
And
then he goes for that, and I'm just like, what are you doing?
Yeah, he's like, okay, Draven, go back to your turret now.
And I think this is when he walks back up again, and this is where he gets flashed on.
Why would he walk back up?
Exactly. I think he gets like double stunned, and then Draven just says, sod you. Like right there, I messed up my E.
That's like, fine. It's not that.
And then this is where his lack of flash almost bit him on the ass. Because
here's where you made a mistake as well.
Staying too far around.
Yeah, no. It's not that. So here's the mistake that you've made. So let's just watch it right there. Okay, so they healed, right? No, they didn't. Instead of like going for him, why don't you just go for the Draven instead? Because you'll never catch him. The Zillion.
Yeah.
I'll explain. So right now you are under pressure by two people. Okay, like Alistar, you heal him out, you bail him out literally, and now you see that the Zillion is about to die. Let's see your range of engage. Without your Q, this is your range. Up to here. You can't like extend and go all the way. Like you need to go over here and then your range is gonna be over here. You can't like get this or whatever it is. Amumu is coming. You don't need to force Zillion to panic and flash out. What you want to do is you want to make both of them low so you can finish them with a Q or like force a flash with a Q, okay? Right. Let's continue over here. Now this is right over here because Zillion is out of the range. Like Zillion needs to turn back onto you in order to combat you, and you can see like he's going out. Draven is gonna just like
So the fact I started attacking Draven was the right thing.
Attacking the Draven was the right thing because you're still reserved in your position. If Draven switches targets onto you, Alistar can come back, Amumu can save you from the Draven, and Zillion is going out, right? And you are still in your range. You're still in your effective range without getting into anybody else's other than the Dravens, obviously. Now, this is wrong, because an ult attack didn't hit the Draven, and Zillion is just running away from you, okay? You hit him with an ult attack, he flashes, heals away, and you still go onto him. You don't, like, bother attacking the Draven again. You see what I'm saying? Okay,
yeah.
He flashes. Hello?
Trust me. Wait till you see the next bit. I remember this bit. Wait till you see the next bit.
Okay.
You're gonna laugh. So look how low I am. Look where the wave is, and look what Mumu tries to do. Now he decides to come into the lane, and I'm just like, oh, bro, what you doing to me?
That's fine, I guess. But like, is he gonna hit his Q and he tries to go for this?
And Zillion gets away, and I'm just like, oh my god.
Okay. I see. Well, now you understood like what you could have done better for that play, at least on your part.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And you could have like managed to kill the Draven or something, but like that Amumu reaction was just I don't know what to say, man. Like, let's just say it was suspicious the best. Pushing this wave is right. You should have recalled.
I should have done.
Because everything, like, this wave is going to push back onto you. Once you recall and everything is over with and you come back to your lane, though, the wave is probably going to be somewhere around here, by the way. Like,
yeah. Like,
this is what it's going to be. So you're not going to lose a lot of minutes.
The wave was going to bounce back anyway, so.
Exactly. We go over there, and again, Alistar back to his old deeds. Well, he gets around of mana. So there's just... Strong at that, you flash, and yeah, you wouldn't have flashed, you wouldn't have had to do anything had you recalled because you'd have like more AD, more damage, etc, etc, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Nice spell shielding, by the way. Like, I don't believe that's the main issue, but like, you know, like part of the issue is like positioning at the recall thing that really hurt you a lot. It would have made the difference there. Like, that's something that would have made the difference, not like minuscule, like the auto attack thing, and then here, try to corner them. So Alistar, you just completely ignore every engage that he has. There's just absolutely no reason to bother with it anymore. You're just constantly running over there. For some reason, you had to like definitely counter that over there. Like, he was definitely dead had you just, walked back up. I'm gonna show you what I mean. Okay, he goes over there. That happens, right? You miss the spell shield, that's fine. And right now, you're under your turret. He's under your turret too. Why don't you fight right now? Because these minions are going to turn on him. This is like 24, and each one of these is like 9 to 12, if I'm not mistaken, yeah? That's 27 right there, plus 24, that's 50. That's an auto attack extra. Every auto attack they throw. You have an Alistar that's close to you. Zillion is completely nullified. He can just speed him up. Nothing more. And he gets a turret shot, and you see, yeah, you retaliate. We walk up to that. He should be dead. Had you started first, he would have died. That's really, really unlucky. Healing over there is just pointless. And that's really,
then
really
the minion wave stopped me.
Yeah.
Remember what I was like, minions.
Yeah. Remember what I told you about, like, every piece of advantage matters? Well, anything over there, literally anything, had it happened, would have mattered over there. That's how much HP he had, and you could have like probably got a shutdown. Not a shutdown, but like got a kill on him. You probably could have killed the Zillion too, maybe, I don't know. But that doesn't matter, because like you get to deny him this wave. It just goes back under his turret. You recall, you get a better item, and then it's just not gonna be a fun time for Draven from this point onwards. Yeah.
Yeah, that's basically what happened, because once that happened, when he came back to lane, off the top of my head, I ended up getting a double kill, and then when I recalled, I just completed my essence move, and I was just like, okay, I'm in business.
Your double kill is somewhere over here actually, so it's like far up.
It's a little where surprisingly enough, for a bronze game, this game was actually going pretty slow in the early stages, surprisingly.
Yeah, happens.
Not very much was happening. I was kind of surprised. I was like, usually there's about 15 kills by this point.
Yeah. Over here, you should have just like pushed this as fast as possible, use all of your mana to push out. You would have denied him the wave still, by the way, and he would have lost like at least 3 to 4 minions, and you just get a free back, and the same thing happens again and again. So did it work the first time? No, it works the second time, definitely. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, so what do you think about this